Hey, what's going on? Coalport, Carl, long time no see. Holy badoobity. I tell you what, I've been away for a while. 1 week I decided just take a week off because I need a little vacation. Second week I went to do it last week. You know what happened, don't you? Camera problems. Had camera problems. You can't avoid it. Can't do anything about it. Electronic equipment, it will fail, folks. That's what it does. That's what it does most of the time better than what it does what it's supposed to do. It fails. That's what it does. Blast the cameras up and running. Blast is sitting here talking to you. I've been missing the donkeys. How you been, donkey do? Good to talk to you all. Hey, this week I want to get right to the point. You know what I want to talk about? This daggum weather. It's freezing out there. You know what? It's less than freezing out there. I got -1 on my thermometer right now. You know what that means? That means it's 33 degrees colder than freezing. I can't even believe it. I can't get my head around it. I ain't no scientist or nothing, but I'm going to give you a pros and cons list to these temperatures. That's what I'm going to do. First of all, cons. My nipples get so daggum cold in this weather that they start to hurt. They ache and they pain. You don't dare touch them. You got to keep a Band-Aid on them or your shirt will tear them limb from limb. You got the bloody nipples. Con right there. Second thing, anything that is or was water, ice. That's a fact. You're walking on what used to be some water on your sidewalk, you're on your ass, because I'll tell you why. It's ice now. You're driving on a little bit of water across the road? No, you're not. You're driving on ice now. Everything that once was water, ice. That ain't cool at all. Next thing I don't like, heating oil. What is this stuff now? $750 a gallon or something. Person used to get 150 gallon for $100. Now you get 150 gallon, you got to refinance the house you're getting it put in. Oh, I don't know what people are supposed to do with the heating oil cost. Seriously, man. It's just running you down. It's speeding you up. Ain't fair, ain't right. I don't like it. Seriously, you know what I think you ought to do? All the assault weapons that are banned now, they ought to gather them all up in a big truck. Get a few of us guys who care together. We ought to head over there in the Middle East, take some free oil. I'm ready to have some. Blast down some oil into my tank, brother, because I'm tired of buying at those prices. Pretty soon, the guy's going to just have to start building fires in the middle of his living room in a fire pit and hoping he can get a fan powerful enough to pull it out the door. You're going to have to get a hold of my buddies down at the fire company, Reefer and Eric and them guys down in Reeversburg, Peachy and all them, see if I can get one of them big, gigantic fire fans and suck the smoke out, because I got a fire pit sitting in there in my living room. Heating oil is ridiculous. Last con, snot-sickles. Look, I like orange popsicles. I like blue popsicles. I like popsicles of all shapes, sizes, and kinds. I don't like snot-sickles. It ain't cool in no way, shape, nor form. Especially when they get on out just a little bit, and then they become in there snot/stash sickles. I don't like nothing about them. I don't want them. I don't need them. That's my cons list for the cold. I got a pro list. It goes about like this. Cold beer. That's the best thing and the only thing about it I like. You ain't going to need no refrigerator to keep your beer cold, friend. Put it out on the porch. You don't need it out there but more than about 15 minutes. You got the coldest beer you're ever going to have. I'm going to tell you what. Don't get under the mistaken idea that alcohol don't freeze, because yes, it's true that it don't, but beer does. And when your beer freezes, your bottles bust, you lose your beer. Well, there comes that cold beer from the pro list into the con list, because you can't have it freezing and busting, otherwise you ain't got no beer. And there's nothing more depressing than -1 degree temperatures, except for no cold beer, or no beer at all for that matter. So be careful how you do that. Also, I want to address a couple donkey questions this week. My buddy Sean Dixon sent me an email and he said, Carl, I got an 87 Cavalier and the heat don't work in it. Can you tell me how to fix it? Yeah. Stay in the house and don't drive it. That's how you fix it. What are you doing out driving around at -1 temperature? I already told you the roads are icy. It's below freezing out there. Below zero out there. Stay home. Problem solved. I just fixed it. I got another buddy over there, Matt Cosco. He sent me an email. He said, hey, Carl, I got a quad, and I like to go out and ride. What are the best gloves and the best body armor you recommend for going out and riding in the cold? Well, I'm going to tell you, Matt, the best gloves, stay in the house. The stay in the house gloves are the best ones. That way your hands are nice and cozy warm when you wear them. As far as body armor, wood burner. Wear the Woodburger body armor. That way you're always nice and cozy warm once again. You're not getting yourself freezing up like that. That's what you need to do. Don't bother doing all these outdoor things. Stay in the house. Count your pennies. Do the best you can to come up with money to maybe get yourself 10-gallon oil. They won't deliver 10-gallon, folks. They won't deliver 20. They won't deliver 50. They won't deliver 70. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to keep going with this all the way up to 150. Except for one company in here I do know will do it for you. I'm going to tell you who they are, folks. Dutch Energy. They'll bring you as little as 50. That's what they'll do for you. And you know what? I consider that a favor. Because not everybody can afford 150 gallons. Not everybody's rich. Matter of fact, most people ain't rich. Or maybe most people are, but I ain't. That's the fact of the matter. So stay in the house. Don't be outside doing your sports, you hockey players, snowboarders, and such. Come on with that now. I don't want to knock nobody for doing what you do. Just kind of whether you're going to hurt yourself in. You can't be out messing around in it. So don't be doing it seriously. And, hey, seriously, it's good talking to you all. Good talk to you this week and all. Do me a couple favors. Keep your donkey nipples warm. And keep your donkey nipples covered with Band-Aids and then a shirt and then a layer and then another jacket and then a shirt. And all that good stuff there. Want to give a shout out to a military donkey by the name of Matt Coalian. Goes by Red. Brother, I appreciate what you do over there. I ask that you keep doing it safely. And I hope to get a chance to meet you one of these days. The Crescent Gang dropped your name to me. I wanted to tell you that I appreciate it. I want to say hi to you, Red Coalian from the Crescent Gang. Thanks for doing what you do, brother. As far as the rest of it goes, put your beer on the porch, not more than about 15 minutes. Monitor it. Don't let it get too cold to bust. Keep the nipples covered. Keep everything warm. Keep the donkey tail clean. And I'll catch you again in about a week, maybe two. We'll never know, never see. Be safe and be good to one another. Stay warm. Blast it! Later.